Coucou puces, hello my loves, Marhaba habibetey. So I filmed a haul on Sunday, and I talked to you guys about these Juvia's Place palettes. Oh, why is there something in my eye? I fair warning, I'm having a moment today where like my mic is not working and there's no hair, Sarah, you're going crazy. And my camera's cutting off and I'm like losing things. But this is the day I decided I'm gonna power film, right? That sounds like a great idea. Anyways, I filmed a haul and I included these palettes and I asked you if you wanted to see like a full review and swatch on them, and you said you did. So first things first that I did want to talk to you guys about on these palettes is the negative experience I had with customer service. So I have ordered, if you've been on this 3-year makeup journey with me, there's been no shortage of makeup buying. All kinds of different places from all over the world I've bought makeup and shipped it from plenty of places. The experience I had with their customer service was the first time in that span though where I actually felt the need to get on social media and complain. When I got the palettes, this one was missing. Like the box was all packed up. And even though I was charged for these 3 and charged custom fees based on the fact that I was supposed to receive all 3, I only received 2 of them. And when I sent out the email initially, they did respond within kind of an hour and a half to tell me that they needed me to first send them my shipping slip so they could investigate, like not even that they would send me out a new one right away, which is kind of what I was expecting. Why would I lie and tell you that I'm missing the cheapest palette in the bunch? Even though I'd sent them a picture of the box and all that, all what have you. And because I was upset, I'd like thrown away the box, I'd lost the packing slip. They went radio silent when I told them they didn't have the slip. I sent like 3-4 different emails, reached out on social media, ended up like they have like a live chat section in there on their website. So I talked to someone there for a while who said that she would look into it and then said she was going to redirect my issue to the right department. I said, well, I don't understand. If I sent an email to the customer service, is not the right department. Anyways, I went back and forth for a couple days. Finally, someone realized what was going on and said that they were really sorry and they would send me out a new one. When they sent out the new one, they sent it express. It came really quickly. I didn't pay more import fees. So I had first filmed this video and was really ranty about it, and then I was just, this is all about positivity. Even if I have a negative customer service experience, I don't need to come up here and get really like as negative as I got there. So I did want to tell you guys though, because the more I talked about it, be it on social media or when I mentioned them in my haul, a lot of you said that you've heard similar negative customer service experiences. So I just wanted to put it out there as a disclaimer. I rely on the people I watch on YouTube to give me recommendations and be honest. So I just want to be honest with you guys. So that's it from like a customer service point of view. So the palettes themselves are 3 different sizes. So the biggest one is the Masquarade, and then the Nubian 2 and the Nubian 1 is kind of the sizing, if you want to see in relation to how large my head is. They come in these plastic boxes and they've got bubble wrap. The one thing I will give them is that they're packaged really well when they're shipped. So I think they probably had issues with them breaking in transit, and so that's what they did to help alleviate with some of that. Maybe I'll zoom you guys in and do some swatching. So the Masquerade palette, which I'll swatch last, is what I have on my eyes. This is the Nubian. So I like the artwork on the front. On the inside, you've got the artwork again. On this one, which is the smallest of the bunch, you don't have the names on them. And what I will say is that while these ones swatch nicely on the hand and on the finger, you guys can see there, they look nice and bright, right? I just find that once you get them on the eyes, they're very muddy. That's that first row. And they just really blend in together. The pigmentation on them is not really what I was expecting. The bundle of all 3, that's the second row. The bundle of all 3 retails for $81, and then you gotta pay shipping. Like, you see how beautiful they look swatched on the fingers? I think that's what a lot of people, when they're raving about them on YouTube, that's what they're basing it off of. But I found when I put them on my eyes, I didn't get the wow factor that I was expecting. Like I said, they all kind of just blend in together. And so you lose, I don't know, you might as well not have spent all that time doing them. So the 3 went here and then there's 1 right there. You know what I mean? Like if it's all gonna muddy together into one color, in my mind, why did I spend 40 minutes on it where I could have just used 1 color all over my eyelid, you know? This is the Nubian 2. Again, this one has the image on the front and then just 1 not all three ladies, just one lady on the inside. The pans on this one are a little bit larger. So you guys can see, let's open this one. A comparison kind of on the sides. These ones are a lot larger. And then the ones in the two also have the names on the inside. Oh, that's what I was gonna mention. See if I can swatch on my other hand. I ran out of makeup wipes, yeah, yesterday. I didn't actually run out, they dried out. So we're gonna try to swatch for you guys. That's that first row. I'm gonna try to swatch on the other hand. Oh yeah, so on the back of the box, not this one, not this box, the box that it comes in, it says made in the PRC. And so when you first think about the PRC, if you're just reading it, you're like, oh, that, you know, it's the PRC. The PRC is the People Republic of China. And that kind of bugs me. I'm like, just say it's made in China. Like, see, they look so bright on. And then, I don't know, when you get them on your eyes, like they're just, they lose some of that pigmentation. Like I said, my favorite of the bunch is the Masquerade, and I'll show you guys that last. It is, like I said, what is on my eyes today. So their colors, like their bright, vivid colors are nice, but I need more real estate for swatching. There you go. Those are the swatches there. I think you can probably tell even in these like finger swatches that they're like on my hand, they lose some of that wow factor. So I don't know what it is that got everyone super crazy excited about these. Maybe it is the Nubian, not the Nubian, the Masquerade palette and the great colors in this one. I need to, okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna go get these swatches off my hand and I'll be right back. Okay, so the Masquerade, which like I said is my favorite, it's the largest one in here. The pans are as big as the Nubian too. There's just more rows. This row is the one that I used on my eyes today, and they are really beautiful. So there you go. Again, I think I have seen things that are probably even more pigmented, even in these bright colors. But these ones are really pretty and they perform well. So that's it right there. I don't know, I had a long conversation with my sister about this today where we were talking about integrity, for lack of a better way of putting it, amongst the vlogging and blogging community. And some people really rise up to the challenge, not to the challenge, to the integrity portion of it really, really, really well. Even when they've made it and they're very big. I think some other people, it's hard. It's hard when this is what you do for a living. Like, I get that. And brands are offering all kinds of financial incentives to speak highly of their product. I think when you outright lie, I have a really big problem with that. I think sometimes it's difficult when something is so. Like, I struggle with this. If like a friend of mine gives me a gift, be it makeup or whatever, I'm gonna have a hard time talking smack about it, right? Because I feel like, hey, this was a gift, it was something nice. So these two are the neutrals, which I think perform less beautifully than the vivid colors, is what I was gonna say. Anyway, so in that way, like, I'm not expecting you to get free PR and then speak badly of it, but when you sit and you overly hype up something that's really not worth it, you should be held accountable to some extent. You should have some kind of integrity meter and be truthful, is just my thing. So I don't think people are out lying about these palettes. I think we all have separate preferences, but it was a conversation that happened today that seemed kind of apt to talk about these guys. So I honestly think, based on the customer service experience, I probably won't order from them again. If you're really curious about the palettes, I would say try the Masquerade. Of the three, it is the nicest, and it's the one I would really recommend the most. So yeah, anyways, that is just my 2 cents on this brand and these palettes. Are they worth the hype? Not really. I will get use out of them. I honestly think the Masquerade I'm going to keep. The other two I'm going to pass on probably to a friend of mine who wears a lot of neutrals and doesn't have a fraction as much as makeup as I do. So I know that she'll be able to get use out of them and enjoy them. So yeah, that was my 2 cents on this. Let me know if you guys have tried them and your thoughts on them. And yeah, I think that's all. I'm gonna do some points of positivity and that'll be it for today. My first point of positivity is a nice afternoon. Once we got over all the technical hiccups earlier today, it's been nice to sit and film with you guys. My second point of positivity is a great mug of tea. Oh, what was it called? Birthday cake tea from David's Tea. I had some of that a little bit earlier and it was great. And then my third point of positivity is like some nice calm today. It's not been super hectic, which is really great. So anyways, that is it for me today. As always, please let me know what's making you guys smile. I will talk to you guys soon. But before I leave you, as always, let me remind you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.